Hey, welcome back. I know I've been missing for a little bit, and it's just, you know, like you guys all have a busy life, and I just today went, oh my, I feel the need. I want to sit down and read some Psalms to my grandboys, and I'm grateful for all of y'all that decides to join along. I'm up to Psalm 86 today, and I'm excited because it's one of David's. We've been nothing against the sons of Korah, but I always like it when I get to read a Psalm of David. Where I kind of read it. Some people believe this was strategically placed here, right in these Psalms, with David amongst the sons of Korah. And I know the last one was about reviving us again, returning your love and turning to God, and I love that one. And so we're up to 86. I'm going to read 87 too. 86 is pretty uplifting, and 87 is just a small one, and it's back to the sons of Korah. And I love, there's a verse in it that I just love too. So, but it's two small ones, and I'm going to read them together. There's a few things that I've pointed out. I looked through all the some different translations. The NIV, they didn't use the word steadfast. I think they used abounding, and I mean, not that that's a bad word, but y'all know, Grammy loves the word steadfast. That's God. He's steadfast, just unmovable, and there's just so many beautiful things in that word. So I'm going with the ESV today because it used the word steadfast. And I'm sure the other translations use it too, but my Bibles that I work through, I use all different Bibles, but today I used those three. And so the cultural Bible that I talk about a lot, I like it for many reasons, but always the translation, it's an NIV, so I like the study part of it and a lot of the information it gives you about that time, the cultural time of the scripture, which is very important. But I'm going to read from ESV today. So Psalms 86, and thanks for being here and reading the Psalms with me. Psalm 86. Incline your ear, O Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Preserve my life, for I am godly. The NIV said, I am faithful. This is David, means that he's faithful. He said, I'm being godly. I'm following you, Yahweh. I'm standing in your statutes, your commandments. So he's not comparing himself, saying that he's God here. But he's saying, I'm faithful, I'm godly. Preserve my life, for I am godly. Save your servant who trusts in you. You are my God. Be gracious to me, O Lord, for to you do I cry all the day. Gladden the soul of your servant, for to you, O Lord, do I lift up my soul. For you, O Lord, are good and forgiving, abounding in steadfast love to all who call upon you. Give ear, O Lord, to my prayer. Listen to my plea for grace. In the day of my trouble, I call upon you, for you answer me. There is none like you among the gods, O Lord. None, nor are there any works like yours. All the nations you have made shall come and worship before you, O Lord, and shall glorify your name. For you are great and do wondrous things. You alone are God. Teach me your way, O Lord, that I may walk in your truth. Unite my heart to fear your name. I give thanks to you, O Lord my God, with all my whole heart, and I will glorify your name forever. For great is your steadfast love toward me. You have delivered my soul from the depths of Sheol. O God, insolent men have risen up against me. A band of ruthless men seek my life, and they do not set you before them. But you, O Lord, are a God merciful and gracious, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. Turn to me and be gracious to me. Give your strength to your servant and save the son of your maidservant. Show me a sign of your favor, that those who hate me may see and be put to shame, because you, Lord, Yahweh, have helped me and comforted me. Man, I just want to turn around and read it again to you. So you go back and read it again. Just man, I love that one. There's so many just things I could talk about that psalm forever. Back verse 5. For you, O Lord, are good and forgiving, abounding in steadfast love to all who call upon you. You know, David, what we discussed before, and I want you to go back and read from the beginning to see that David was going through so much. I mean, a lot of time we just go, oh, he was a little shepherd boy, and then God made him king, and oh my goodness, it was a lot in between that and slaying Goliath. He was hunted and sought down. Saul, oh my, just stalked him and was after him. He was constantly wanting to get rid of David, and he had all his men. One of the translations I read where it says, "Oh God, insolent men, wicked men have risen up against me. A band of ruthless men seek my life." And when I don't know if it was the NIV, it said brutes. Just a bunch of brutes was after him. They just wanted to kill him. And so when he says, but you, O Lord, verse 15, are a God merciful and gracious. And God's always shown grace. I got a new kind of heather red t-shirt because Grammy's about wore out her green shirt that said grace began in Genesis. When I'm reading on there, it's backwards. Grace began in Genesis. God has always been gracious. Just creating man and giving us a chance to live. His grace. And he's always shown grace. Grace didn't just come in one part. It's always been there. And David knew about God's grace, his father's grace. It's always been there. And so, like I said, I just love that verse. I encourage you to go back and read it. Him just praising God's steadfast love. It's a tough time for David, and he has no problem. Show me a sign of your favor, that those who hate me may see and be put to shame, because you, Lord, have helped me and comforted me. David's being bold here too, like put them to shame, because I know who my Father is. I know who my God is. I know who you are, and these men don't. And but he's not gonna. Not like it here. Like these one who's hating him is like, put them to shame, Father. Let them see what they've done. Let them see the God who comforts me in this time. So anyway, it's a great psalm. I just encourage you to go back and never stop reading over and over. Read from Genesis to the end and start all over again, and read all them, the psalms you can read every day and gain new knowledge. It's like every time I read a psalm, it's like I've never read it before. I see something new in it. So, okay, Psalm 87. Psalm 87. It's this one's back to the Psalm of the sons of Korah, the musicians that David had selected and was chosen by God. Music, again, remember how important it was in worship. They sang, they danced, they worshiped God. And that's what the sons of Korah was over. So Psalm 87. On the holy mount stands the city he founded. The Lord loves the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling places of Jacob. Glorious things of you are spoken, O city of God. Among those who know me, I mention Rahab and Babylon. Behold, Philistia and Tyre with Cush. This one was born there, they say, and of Zion it shall be said, this one and that one were born in her. For the Most High himself will establish her. The Lord records as he registers the people. This one was born there. Singers and dancers alike say, all my springs are in you. It's just a short little psalm there, but there's so much packed into it. Zion, it mentions Jerusalem. I was going to read to you here out of this, my CJB, my Christian Jewish Bible, Zion. It's original. Sometimes you'll see it S-I-O-N. There's different ways, but Mount Zion was originally the city of David, south of the modern old city of Jerusalem. Later, the name Zion came to refer metaphorically to the Temple Mount, Jerusalem, the people of Jerusalem, or the people of Israel. So Jerusalem and Zion, is interwoven there. The people, the city of David, Zion, the dwelling place of Jacob, of the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Israel, the Hebrew people. So it's just remembering this and praising God for this, for Jerusalem, and that there were records. Genealogy is it just amazes me sometimes of the genealogy in the Bible, how you can take from Adam to the Messiah. It's all there. And they kept up with all of that so well. And it was important to Yahweh, to God, to keep genealogies. So it's important when you get there to read them. Don't be bored with them. Breathe them in, because it's history. And it's important of where someone was born, or why, or who they were at that, and especially during this time frame of keeping up with all of the genealogies. So they were registered who lived, but if you got to register that you were in Jerusalem, that was a precious thing if you were born in Jerusalem. And the singers and dancers alike say, all my springs are in you. No matter what, out of this city of David, that they called it Jerusalem, God's favorite, it says here, the holy mount stands the city he founded. The Lord loves the gates of Zion, that God loved Jerusalem. And so all of my springs are in you. There's different words of saying that, Jerusalem, no matter what, we're from that city. We come from that city. If we're God's people, all come from that. Also, just, I read that sometimes, and all our springs are in the Father. I've been called Yahweh. All our springs are in Him. I just feel like sometimes it's just like this bursting springs of living water. There's always referred back of springs and water and offspring. You can also see this, all the offspring are in you, this dwelling place of Jacob, Israel. So there's lots of good things to study here. It starts with reading it, just reading it, and I encourage you to read it over and over, because there's just a lot to learn there, even though it's just little. I don't have time to go over all of it, so I just want you to read it. You don't need to know what I say. I just want you to read the Bible, and I want you to read the Psalms, and mostly speaking to my grandboys when you're of age to do so, I want you to start in Genesis and read the whole Bible. And then when you get to the Psalms, it brings it alive. And that's what I want for my grandboys, for these Psalms to be brought to life for them. So, thank you. This is way too long, but I'll see you soon. Bye.